My parents paid for my brother's career because men need to provide for their wives, but won't help me with mine because my husband will provide for me once I get married. But when I told them I like girls, my whole life changed. My parents paid for my brother Kai's entire college tuition at $120,000. Now he's in grad school and they're paying another $80,000. I'm a senior in high school applying to colleges, and when I asked if I'd get the same support, my dad looked at me like I'd asked something ridiculous. Your brother needs an education to provide for his future family. You don't need to worry about that. Your husband will take care of you. My mom nodded enthusiastically. Plus, we're saving money for your wedding. That's what really matters for a girl. I didn't tell them I'd been dating my girlfriend Lonnie for 2 years. At that point, I had no idea that telling them the truth would change my entire future. My parents were traditional in every sense. Dad constantly talked about old-fashioned values, where men provide and women stay home. Whenever LGBTQ+ characters appeared on TV, they'd change the channel. There was no way I could tell them about Lonnie. In October of my senior year, Kai finished grad school. My parents bought him a $35,000 Hyundai for his career. I'd been saving from my part-time job for 2 years to buy an old car, and when I asked if they could help, Dad said, "Your brother needs to project success. Your husband will buy you a car." I opened my mouth to tell them the truth, but the words wouldn't come. I still thought staying silent would keep everyone happy. November came and Kai landed his first job. My parents gave him $15,000 to establish himself as a provider. I mentioned needing college help. Mom laughed. "Honey, your husband will handle finances." I wanted to scream there would never be a husband. At Thanksgiving, my aunt asked about college plans. Before I could answer, Dad jumped in. "She doesn't need to worry about a career. That's what her future husband is for." Mom beamed. "We've been saving for her wedding since she was born. Over $100,000. I excused myself and cried. I couldn't keep living this lie. Lonnie was tired of being a secret too. By December, she'd had enough. "Come out by graduation or we're done," she said. I promised I would find the right moment, but every time I tried, I chickened out. I didn't know yet that losing her would force me to find my voice. In January, I got my acceptance letters. I asked about tuition, and Dad shook his head. "Your brother needs to build his career. You need a husband who'll pay for your education." I almost told them. Even started to say, "I need to tell you something," but Dad's phone rang. I was running out of time. February brought Kai's engagement after 6 months. My parents gave him $20,000. A week later, Mom showed me a wedding binder they'd kept since I was born. Staring at those dress clippings, I realized I couldn't let them live in this fantasy anymore. In April, Lonnie texted during lunch, "I can't keep being your secret. I'm done." I'd lost the person I loved because I was too afraid. That's when I decided there'd be a family dinner the week before Kai's May wedding. I'd tell them then. What I didn't realize was this decision would give me everything I'd been too scared to ask for. The family dinner came 1 week before Kai's wedding. My whole extended family was there to celebrate. Halfway through, my grandmother announced, "Now we just need to get this one married off." Her parents have been saving for decades. Everyone turned to look at me. Mom beamed. "We have over $100,000 ready for her special day." Dad added, "We raised our son to be a provider. Now we just need to marry our daughter off to one." This was it. I stood up, hands shaking, voice breaking. "I'm never going to have a husband. I'm gay. I've always been gay. I had a girlfriend for 2 years, and you never knew because you were too busy planning for a man to provide for me, and a wedding that will never happen the way you imagined." The table went silent. Mom's face crumbled. Dad looked devastated. Then Mom started sobbing from guilt. "Oh, sweetheart, we never meant to make you feel invisible. We love you no matter what. I'm so sorry." Dad's voice cracked through tears. "Everything we gave Kai, you're getting the same. Not for a husband. For you. For college, your career, your future. That $100,000 for your wedding, it's yours now for your education." He grabbed my hand. "We're making this right, starting today."